up, bros? DJ Bar back with some more breaking news. RANE has officially announced the RANE ONE, and to all the haters in the comments section, I just got 2 words for you. Please shut the F up forever, because I was pretty much right on everything that I mentioned to you guys. And remember that we did it first, so if you guys want more breaking news about all the DJ gear coming out, you have to be subscribed to this channel and be sure to like this video if you want to keep these videos coming. So here it is, guys. This is the official promo picture that RANE is going with for the RANE ONE, and I was pretty much dead on everything except one. If you guys look right here at the top, you'll notice that there is inputs for not one computer but 2. So I was wrong there. There is 2 inputs for computers. Now everything else I was completely spot on. These are 7-inch wheels, so this is a bit of a small controller. 7-inch turntable wheels. You can switch this vinyl here, meaning that you can do a ton of customization with this unit. We can now also confirm that these are splitting platters and they do have tension adjust, so whether you want them high or low, you will be able to adjust the tension on these platters. Additionally, at the top of the unit, something that we didn't talk about, but nothing really crazy here, you do have a touch bar with LED indicator letting you know where the track is. If you place your finger on the touch bar and move it across, you'll be able to scroll through the track. As far as loading tracks and all that stuff, you just have a basic knob up here to the left, and if you double click this knob, it will enable you to use instant double. Here on the bottom, you have your standard 8 performance pads. These are Akai performance pads. Your play pause button, sync button, Q button, and a shift to enable secondary functions. Hot cues, save loop, roll, sampler, and slicer. Cool thing about these performance pads is that you are going to be able to use Scratch Bank on Serato, so you'll be able to go ahead and just load up scratch tracks, your scratch sentences, right to the deck of your choosing just by the push of a button. By the way, I'm hooking all you guys up watching this video with a free scratch sentence. So if you want to download my free scratch sentence, go ahead and click the link on the card above and you'll have yourself a free scratch sentence. Enjoy. That's my gift to you guys for watching this video. We have a standard looping section. You can of course slice your loop whether you want it bigger or smaller. Pitch bend buttons as well as a full-size pitch fader. Moving on to the mixer section of our mixer, we have a 3-band EQ. This is a full kill 3-band EQ. Love that. Additionally, we also have a low and a high pass filter knob on each of the decks as well as your trim control up above. In my opinion, one of the most disappointing features of this controller is the fact that it has 0, that's right, 0 built-in effects, especially at this price point. We'll talk about price in just a little bit, but these are software-based effect with parameter controls. You have paddles like those found on the 70, 72, S9, S11, allowing you to trigger these effects. If you press it down, it'll be a short hold on the effect, and if you press it up, it will lock the effect until you release. You have a Mag 4 crossfader with tension adjust. This is a replaceable crossfader, so if you go ahead and break these off, you will be able to replace this. You have screws here, 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 and here, and that's where you'll also be able to adjust the tension of your crossfader. Now, you do have to take an extra step as far as the tension goes. This does not affect the curve, so keep that in mind. DJ side of the controller, there's a lot of stuff on here that I like, especially if you're a mobile DJ like myself. Your mics, they're a dual 1/4-inch XLR inputs with both low and high control. Love that. And then you have obviously a mic on and off button for both, not just one, so I love seeing that as well. You have your deck contour, so you can adjust the contour of your channel faders. You can also reverse your channel faders, and that's all done here, as well as your crossfader adjustment, whether you want it slow or fast. You'll also be able to reverse the crossfader. That's something that's found on higher end mixers like the S9, S11, and this is awesome, especially if you're a scratch DJ. Last and final function that we have here is pretty standard on any DJ controller, any DJ mixer, is basically your headphone control. You have your volume control, Q mix control, as well as a split, allowing you to monitor what's going out to the crowd, as well as monitor your mix. So love the fact that that's included here. On the rear of the controller, we have our microphone inputs, as previously mentioned, 1/4 4-inch XLR inputs, love that, especially if you're mobile. Auxiliary input, love that. You'll be able to plug in your laptop directly with an aux cord, additionally an MP3 player or something like that, so that you have a backup just in case this mixer goes down. Additionally, you do have inputs for media players as well as turntables. You have a ground, deck 1 and deck 2. These inputs can be switched between line and phono. This is awesome, especially if you feel that you've outgrown the unit and you're ready to move on to full-size turntables. You have unbalanced RCA outputs. This is great, especially like I keep mentioning, if you're a mobile guy, you have an out for your videographer. Your main outs, you have balanced XLR as well as XLR outputs for your booth. Now, here's something that I did get wrong. You do have 2 computer outputs on this, so you can have 2 computers plugged in at the same time for easy switches between DJs, or if you're a mobile guy, awesome to have a computer ready to go just as a backup. Additionally, I mentioned that your platters do have tension adjust. This is where you adjust them. This is a bit of an odd place to put this switch here. However, I am happy that you do have this tension adjust at least somewhere on the mixer. I predicted that I thought this was going to be an IEC powered unit, and you can see here that this is IEC powered. You have a fan here for cooling, and last but not least, you have your power on off button. Multiple outlets are now reporting the price, and we can now confirm that indeed this unit will be retailing for $14.99 or $1,500. Now, this is something that a lot of you guys had issue with when I initially made my leaked predictions video. Now I want to pass the question off to you guys, the audience watching out there. What do you guys think about the price? Do you think the price warrants, justifies the features that are built in on this unit? Would you guys pay $1,500 for a unit such as this? In my opinion, that's honestly not too bad of a deal. Not exactly what I would have liked. I think a sweet spot for this unit would have been about $1,200. $1,500 is steep, especially being that it's now more expensive than the DDJ 1000 SRT. I don't think this unit is as good as the DDJ 1000 SRT because it's not 4 channels and it doesn't have dedicated effects. Now, the saving grace of this is the fact that it does share some features. It's got professional grade inputs and outputs. I love the fact that you can plug in 2 computers to this unit. You do also have to keep in mind that this unit does have moving parts built in, and I'm assuming that's what drove up the price a little bit. I'm honestly not sure of the back end of how much it costs to put motors on a unit such as this, but I'm assuming that's really what drove up the price. I'm also seeing some outlets report that the MSRP of this unit is $2,000, and at $2,000 I can just flat out say that this thing is not worth it for $2,000. $1,500 is pushing it, but I think people will pay for it. So let me know, are you guys gonna buy this? Yes or no? Let me know down in those comments below. Last and final thing I want to talk to you guys about this unit. If we scroll all the way to the bottom, I want to talk to you guys about the dimensions, the size of this unit. I've pulled off the specs of the DDJ 1000 because that is the thing that this thing is going to be mostly compared to. So let's go ahead and compare the two. So the DDJ 1000 SRT is a little bit bigger. As you guys can see, the width of this is about 28 inches versus about 27 inches. So just about an inch bigger is the DDJ 1000. Now the height is where we really see a difference. The RANE ONE is a bit fatter. It's actually quite a bit fatter. We're looking at 3 inches versus about 5 inches here, so about 2 inches thicker. And as far as depth, we are right around the same, about 14 inches, 13 inches, so they're about the same. So in all honesty, the RANE ONE and DDJ 1000 are only about an inch apart as far as difference. Now as far as weight, it is considerably heavy. As you guys can see here, this one comes in at 24 pounds just about, and this one is about 13. So we do have about a 10-pound difference, which is a lot. 10 pounds is a lot, guys. So it's gonna be a heavy unit. Bros, I'd love to get your opinions down in those comments below. Additionally, if you have any questions, please be sure to leave them down in the comment section of this video. I'm really curious to hear your feedback about this unit. For some references, I am going to be leaving the official product launch video created by RANE in the description of this video, as well as up in the card up above. Bros, if you want to support my channel so I can keep making more content like this, please be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to turn on that bell so that you can be notified first about brand new breaking gear. We were the first ones to break the news on the RANE ONE, and we pretty much got it all correct. So if you want to stay up to date about new gear, you got to be subscribed to this channel. Bros, thank you so much for supporting me, and I'll catch y'all in my next one. Peace.